Abusia mechia obia ene awia yi. Mpanifo se okusi MP awia nanso ne de DJG nice me pia awia GNBK media ai almost ma me ho ntome. All the sports fans and football family ni nyina no almost say na see team dey update be or bre almo no mo hunu ni ma eko ntino we dey quick updates. And me ne mosomfo Clinton OWUSU BEMPAH awo Ghana ye ba twetwe enkomo awia. And this a movement we ya enye boni bia. It's nothing much about football. It means all the football fans in my ready and away. I have a near maybe so kakra at the Achiremo last Friday and I many Clinton OWUSU BEMPAH. Yet tonight ya day updates be a bremo. Now after the Friday no Saturday, Sunday can see because on a Premier League week 30th, and I say March week 30th no. With 31 so ɛdeɛ ebi akɔ so midweek no so no Champions League, Europa League, Conference League ne nyinaa ɛkɔɔ so. Enti no yɛde ɛho update kakra ɛbrɛ mo sɛdeɛ mɛka no wei deɛ ɛyɛ partial wɔsɛ akobam yɛnyina faako nkyɛ nti wei deɛ ɛyɛ awiadeɛ yɛbɛbɔ no partial na ɛsɛ afei no yɛatoa dwumadie no aka no so firi sɛ nnwuma no ɛdɔɔso ɛno nti no ɛyɛ sɛ yɛyɛ word Cynthia Oben menim sɛ ɔwɔ faade Cynthia nyame ensure sɛ watune in na awie ɛnɛ football no deɛ wobɛsɛ ɛma bɔ ɛmɛma bɔ nti sɛ deɛ obiara te game no ase nyɛ first na yɛsɛ nka yɛ mmarima nko a agodie no ɛnɛ mmaa no koraa ɛbɔ ɛbɔɔ no sene mmarima no nti ɛnyɛ nwanwa sɛ Cynthia ɛtune in na awie yɛ ɔba bi te GNBK Media Sports adɔfoɔ bi a mo biara no mekyia mo DJ G Nice ɛna moteme nka awie yi Pasolo menim sɛ wo so wohyɛ Ghana wohyɛ wo mekyia wo GNBK Media adwumayɛfoɔ nyinaa mekyia mo hello Cynthia hello mekyia family ni nyinaa eti no abusua we deɛ ɛyɛ partial sɛdeɛ meka no ɛyɛ quick updates ɛna me ne Clinton nso bɛmpa yɛde ɛbrɛ mo ɛnɛ awie enti yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛnya Clinton ɛwɔ ahoma no so na afei no yɛne no atwetwe nkɔmmɔ firi sɛ ɔno so no ɔyɛ another busy person a kyerɛ sɛ nka nnɛ Saturday deɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛne tua sɛ ɛduru saa berɛ no na ɛsɛ football games no ɛkɔ so nti to get Clinton koraa no sɛ yɛne ne bɛyɛ update ne na ɛnyɛ easy na ɛso so no sɛdeɛ ɔno so ɛdɔ GNBK Media na ɔku ne ho ma ɛyɛ station wei ne the way a ɔpɛ fans ne or viewers and listeners asɛm no nti no baabi a ɔhyɛ biara no ɛma wotumi kɔkan ne ho app na ɔyɛ dɛ wotwitwa nneɛma bi so na ɔba nti no awie no yɛne no nyinaa ɛbɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ kakra nti Clinton sɛ wotie mi a ma yɛnte wo nka na afei yɛmfa dwumadie no ɛnhyehyɛ so sesie firi sɛ obɛsɛ akobam yɛnyina faako nkyɛ ɛne deɛ yɛbɔ no partial nti all the sports fans baabi a mbɔ biara no tune in and please keep sharing the link to all your loved ones na yɛnyinaa no yɛmfa dwumadie no ɛnhyehyɛ so abusua yɛnya Clinton ɛwɔ ahoma no so already sɛdeɛ meka no wei ɛyɛ partial nti no yɛkɔ a no nti Clinton good afternoon sir.
Boss, good afternoon.
Na apombɔkɔ
Alright.
Ewie de menim sɛ menu mmienu nyinaa obiara na obiara so ɔyɛ hye ɛso so bɛsie easy for the love of our fans and followers nti na sɛ yɛtumi twa nneɛma bi so na ewie yɛtumi ɛto amanfoɔ mu aboboa no nti no edika no thank you so much also watumi akɔkɛ no app na watumi ameki time sɛ yɛnyɛ short ayi na ɛma yɛahwɛfoɔ ne atiefo no muso hunu updates a ɛkɔ eti we deɛ medical ama wo platform na wakyia wo followers ne wo viewers nyinaa ne GNBK family ne nyinaa enti ma ne nkɔ
boss yɛnhyia atiefo ne ahwɛfoɔ ebi bi obia a wo follow GNBK Media bia yɛnhyia wo bia na we are back on air and I would send each and every day via stories coined. You will say you updates and on your buy baby and a press a human here and say human or say
a human number to be a son but it was open here bread
so say you kind of say a human in anka ihu story na ke bɛhyɛ ho ba a wɔsɛ yɛ pane native for bɛhyɛ stories a ɛkɔ so na yɛ analyze games and yɛtumi aba yɛba bɛtena sɛ nti bɔ sɛ aba yɛbɛsom yɛbɛyɛ adwuma
okay medase bebree medase nyame nhyira enti no abusua a wedeɛ sɛdeɛ mote Clinton nso bɛmpa ano asɛm no sɛdeɛ meka no well one of the sports journalists a wɔwɔ Ghana kyerɛ sɛ n'adwuma ɛdi a wodi menim sɛ mo a mo no wɔ Ghana deɛ bebree no ate ne nka because mo follow stations ne bi te sɛ Kesbem ne adeade a ɛne mo a mota kɔ sports studio no so ne adeade no megye di sɛ ebi kora mo bi mo hyia no face to face nti no you may probably even know him better than I do nti no sɛdeɛ odi ne dwumadie no biribiara wobɛsi sɛ ɛyɛ kronkron biribiara ɛyɛ gyɛ ɔde apɔ no to hɔ a na sɛ ɛda mu turodoo nti abusuafoɔ ɛnnɛ sɛ America no yɛbɛtwetwe sports ho nkɔmmɔ na ɛdi kan no yɛbɛhwɛ ɛyɛ yɛka ne sɛ biribi te sɛ Premier League games a ɛkɔɔ so last Saturday and Sunday no firi sɛ yɛtena ase ɛyɛ Friday no nti no saa 2 days no ɛho updates ɛbaeɛ no kakra ɛbaeɛ no yɛde ɛbɛma mo na afei so no yɛwuram ɛyɛ kind of say Champions League in this no. And also games kakra so Tuesday and Wednesday. No na fe yahwe ekwan be mu a yebehwe Europa Cup no ne Conference League no just so Manchester United and Tottenham and Chelsea almost involved no. Enti no abusuafo edikan no yebe start from Premier League. Now Premier League say make am Friday Saturday no last week Saturday and a week today. Games be so I just say Aston Villa omone Nottingham Forest issue na Arsenal so any omoto a Everton e Goodison Park. Na afei no Crystal Palace almost any Brighton so the share so the yellow marine for no omo de share so. Na Ipswich so any Wolves the share so. Sound so any West Ham any kind of say Bournemouth so the share so the two brothers in Ghana American Mohamed Kudus and Antoine Samuel almost at the CNE last Saturday no na ɛho results na ohunu was screen so no sanso so na Sunday no so no obese games a ɛno so so obi di say Manchester City almost any Manchester United share so local derby sanso na Chelsea so share so mne Brentford enti na ebe yi sa games no MOB na yene mo atwetwe ɛho enkomo free say enyuma no obesi edorso said the Clinton kano edorso enti no say ye bonu ta na afi no itimi epe baby na yede enema bi yede efa enti Clinton edika no yenhwe sa two games ya so last weekend no can I say Manchester, I can say Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest and Arsenal and Everton. Say yebeka Arsenal and Everton game no asem instead because ye no free sa 5 games imuna ye minim said ye bia o e hon big kakra eka Arsenal and Everton. How did you see that game? Because say Premier League baby and e call na ye nyina nim say Liverpool at team baby a. Then so na say almost no recently no omo enya 1 or 2 wobbles be kwema just say and Arsenal it take advantage of it. But before Liverpool playing on Sunday no Arsenal to Everton David Moyes guys no Goodison Park. Now results no how do you see the results? Was it a fair results or what do you think?
Oh boss obia follow Everton team media coach David Moyes anything we befa Everton say Everton perform David Moyes and most of the time so teams are big team and before Arsenal game no a couple of games na on lose and up back last me catch you say op team within Liverpool here be just so with me na Liverpool that necessary competition na with normally Liverpool stand on toes and Arsenal and no e be na you no these are some of the games any can say Liverpool and I say Arsenal it's me called drop a point. So they drop the points. I'm gonna drop his points now against Everton. And Everton has been playing quite well ever since David Moyes able to take you over. Jordan Pickford in post and the O'Brien at the right back, Lomo Tarkowski, Braithwaite and Peterson. They complete the back four. Guy any hero Bowman. Immune in the issue say any defense in any. And see anytime be ball that's my attack home. The two pivotal working on Edema at Everton. I'm making sure say anytime be if it is Declan Rice, Jorginho, and I said became a winner at the ball, but making sure so I'm making born at the from us. I'm going to show the defense and Abdullah Dukouri, Abbo Premier League for a while now. They know the in and out of the Premier League, their strength and the Premier League. And Abdullah Dukouri with that strength, same as in the eye. And Everton Equita players are more in Premier League in this war, and they have the strength that at any time we think now we are going to say we be careful most what makes me a surprise. And Arsenal on the other hand, we say more starting one day Raheem Sterling Trossard. So it means Arsenal were preparing for Real Madrid the game. It's a man from all Arsenal in our fan. If I talk about Arsenal, so more games players now more Equita weapons and players at any time. Coach Mikel Arteta be you for games once that was matches into Partey was on the bench, and certain Odegaard was also on the bench because of Real Madrid the game. And Bukayo Saka was arguing so was starting, and now more prepare for us Real Madrid the game. But like I say, some match and nobody Real Madrid was a big factor. That was a game on boy this year Everton. But on the whole, at least Arsenal had these players. Raheem Sterling experience from Liverpool to Man City to Chelsea now to Arsenal, or experience maybe Waneri has been playing since the start of the season. Leandro Trossard from Brighton and Hove Albion or boss and this was 30 games at the Arsenal. You don't expect Leandro Trossard to say, or a bench warmer in the wasn't performance in Emra form. We expect him to say, as a bench warmer, Nanka we a timer. Also, the prove the tray I Mikel Arteta say at say you be man a time and also with me a prove it. Jorginho has been on the bench for a couple of times. Season we then say Partey season and say Partey body then it means that Jorginho will certainly be on the bench. Mikel Merino see the name no and starting on his usual position on that game and also with number 9, a different role with different position. He was part of the midfield. He's now normal more the Mikel Merino. Lewis Kelly played very well in that game, and the same with the performance against Real Madrid. Kivio Saliba as our boy Eddie Arsenal. It was a great game, but still in Arsenal. Time and where on with the most that time when Arsenal go join against Everton. As you know, you ain't taking anything away from Everton. David Moyes and the boys in there, but Mikel Arteta and the boys, they have to believe themselves for that draw in Everton boss.
Yo, made him say that the way the pressure work and the baby. But listening from your point, does it mean say Arsenal are throw in the challenge already for the Premiership title? Because and if so, do you think say it is a right thing for them to do? Because now fans in him say they are fighting to the end of the last wire. It said we are okay. Let's say almost 80 adjustment because of Champions League. Now you see me say Champions League in more and they understand say maybe a Liverpool one maybe say the title is over for Arsenal. Is it something like that? And I say, what do you think?
Before this game, now Liverpool change Arsenal. I think it was 12 points before this game. Now Liverpool change Arsenal, and so yeah, Mikel Arteta now Liverpool they're competing for Premier League. The two-way competition be able to accept the Premier League, and you have also a competition which is the Champions League, and not any regular team in everybody will be playing against a certain Real Madrid, our Cathedral, our Champions League. One of the most successful club our Champions League in Obi Noah with mechanics ahead of Everton game now we see Madrid game on how to achieve because he's competing with Liverpool 10 12 points. Now it could be a disaster because Real Madrid Cathedral our Champions League they know the in and out of the Champions League and playing against Real Madrid not SI Tuesday and now both game on Saturday and they are also here and they say rest the boys ahead of that game now everybody is Real Madrid it's not like Liverpool Arsenal through tower no Premier League no that but they can say to be very very difficult say Arsenal Belgium Premier League with the Liverpool in them Liverpool your runaway winners and I think say Mikel Arteta and the boys no winning as a city they cannot catch up with Liverpool and the only thing that they have to do is say I will say make Real Madrid game the priority now benching the big players no or giving it because Liverpool all 10 or 12 points they already they are runaway winners and Mikel Arteta take that decision but I say we throw in tower on throw in tower but you and I know and say Mikel Arteta and say it will take miracles for us now say on Major League in the free Liverpool
right. Yo, the runaway winners, Liverpool, as you are saying. I am sure that kind of a Champions League qualification position, a fourth place. It was also a why Tarry. Say, oh, share would be say a Chelsea name, Man City, Mone, Omaka, what do you say? Obia a fight for particular position, a fourth position to play in the Champions League. Now Chelsea said the way Man City brooded down on their neck, almost ekushia Brentford, Frank Thomas and Crawford. Now it was Enzo Moresca one team and wonders ama one Brentford echo board draw. Through that, Ufri say a bit affected Chelsea, so me qualify for that fourth position, to play in the Champions League position next season?
Well, Chelsea have a whole lot of games on betting that prove you on Miranda. Against Brentford, was one of the toughest games on my boy because nobody said Brentford at this certain point in the year, Chelsea. About so follow Brentford Kaka from the start of the season. No more they were playing quite well. No more almost okay big teams no. And Thomas Frank experience Premier League anymore. But for the past 2-3 seasons, he has been in the Premier League and they have a couple of players at any time on me and they are surprised. So Buemu experience at any time you season we are going to big teams. The corner by the end and no what's no goes to ace and I can hear the marketing and so they Brentford. Into Chelsea, Enzo Maresca, he started the season very, very well by a new master Jagu in Chelsea. The top 4 position as a Champions League qualification, sports and the English Premier League has been a very tight race. Arsenal, Liverpool, already on me now. Bournemouth, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester City, they'll be all competing for 2 places. And luckily for Premier League, they'll be defeating once so bit not qualify for Champions League. And luckily for Premier League, they'll be me a defeat, a bit not qualify for Premier for Champions League. So I did Chelsea also me and they say on next games they have a game against Ipswich, they will play against Fulham. And they also me and they say on bit not was no more a page on more no more winning games. They are more idea a Chelsea and Manchester United have been saying this for a while now. Almost striking department. They don't have a goal putter. Only a goal monger out anymore. Say when your chance 5, or better 4, when your chance 5, or better 3. Only striking be no nama and you must fire the moment. Chelsea was striker. Against Brentford, not Chelsea war poor position with me winning. But at the end, Kupama Kritia, it's a certain Nicholas Jackson and it's anymore and will prove it at Chelsea for you now. Say time and as the times against net of when it's me preview on improving Chelsea fans. That's when it's me and forgiveness in a bit and Chelsea for say he needs time and I say he has arrived and with my man and JD with my Diego Costa mo the match also or prove it that you guys are now come man on where the match also he is not the man to do it. And the idea was a Chelsea and it's on being a striker and Champions League sport also on more than 5th, 4th and 3rd if it's my qualifies so over 3 sports now picture 1 and they are qualified. I think say Enzo Maresca and the team have chance and also more opportunity to meet me that qualify next season or European competition.
Right. Yo, na yes Sunday games. Any Super Sunday, that's how they call it in UK here. It's in the games, it be to say Liverpool so any Fulham. Was it a surprise result for you? Do you think say Liverpool, because like you are saying, say maybe they also see themselves that they are runaway winners, and maybe they've lifted their foot off the gas a little bit. Do you think so? And I say that day, no, and I say Fulham were on point.
Well, like Liverpool came to come out by surprise because scoring first goal, now Fulham Babettia so I think it's a surprise. In time I'm realizing they have to win, and I say I'm realizing Fulham came prepared, And it's not a trade Fulham has been playing quite well for a while now, and they say wait now only Fulham now Kwanda rating now bit me a surprise. When Liverpool, I think that after so 3 more Champions League, motivation na perform and say Jembo say and no more than the moment and not Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, then times not Trent Arnold and soon some about Trent Arnold they call Real Madrid, Mo Salah best signing, Virgil van Dijk is signing on signing. So all these issues, coming together and Liverpool. When I think that now Liverpool fans meaning say Trent Arnold will be moving to Madrid and Mo Salah has signed 2 years for Liverpool. He left with a boy friend Virgil van Dijk and I think that Liverpool players will come together no matter trying to for me 8 million Liverpool fans. That game took them by surprise. Tottenham Fulham a performance was on top, and I think that Liverpool prepared well ahead of that game. And I will see Fulham really surprised them and no more loses that game now.
Right. Yo, MC Wahiti nail on the head. talking about Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Alexander Arnold. Say no Mo Salah, she say was signed a 2-year contract, at the Ama Liverpool. Does it mean, say, and I said, does it show you how ambitious Liverpool want to be? Probably like talking about the following season, how they are preparing themselves for the next season. Because this season, there we can say it's almost over. But letting Salah stay, does it tell you how ambitious they are?
Yeah, it's so ambitious. Yeah, a couple of times, about Salah Saga, I say, now attention, Liverpool, Salah, it will be very good for them. Now, come on, market, now, come on, for another winger. But on the second thought, we bit me say, and they winger be the bit amount over 30 goals this season. Consistently, or board the amount every time your man results, big games, while doing itself. Salah any problems when it comes to big games. Anytime they are game no emuye di mu picture Liverpool side the who Salah part in Salah modimo ever from, but you cannot take the consistency from Salah. He has been very consistent for Liverpool ever since FC Barca joining Liverpool team. He's been playing top form at the age of 32, 33. He's still playing. He's one of the top scoring charts, Premier League, and I'm not sure say we have wing beer the modimo the true Salah for the past 5 years. Rafinha Mapejo modimum this season, Lamine Amamobo, the Swali the Bele Monson say about this season. That when it comes to consistency, Salah is the man. Salah now consistent. And to say if we Liverpool not project and you want to bring in young guys, no more and follow the footsteps of the experienced players. The only thing I also is maintaining the experienced player that we have. Now the young one our best national modi say so if say Salah and say any big guy be a movie, then you have a certain player. Let me orienting through Liverpool or more a custom no more caution waiting and started from there. Now so I say who just Salah position, then you go into the market, bring in another winger. If you cannot well a player from the English Premier League or I think train adaptation. I think all better the culture of Liverpool. I say, and never be brave up with it. And if you can win, you're not going to pre-season or buy an the start season, it will be very difficult for Liverpool. So, basically, I started from there. Normally, they remove in the following season. So, maintaining Salah is one of the best decisions that Liverpool are taking this season. I'm making sure everybody knows me. Salah is a big player. Salah is he's a great player, and Liverpool fans in Abidia dancers. For the past 5, 6, 7 years now, Salah has been the man. Salah had Liverpool team as well, and more 2 years. I think it's 3 years now. Another factor, man, Salah as our signing because initially it was 1+1, and Salah needed 2 because no one is after 2, and then he'll be moving from Europe into 1 year. Now, and then Salah paying Liverpool for 8 years Salah, and Oman 2 years Salah. So in the next 2 seasons, Liverpool fans are Anfield will be still enjoying the Egyptian king, the Egyptian prince Mo Salah, and that's what Anfield.
Right, the Egyptian king, the Egyptian prince Mo Salah. A couple of months ago, news na say, and I said Salah, I can say he was more out than in. Say in the he's more in than out, which is a very good news for.
What I say, big teams now. Or more Europe baby a Salah bit only if say Salah no person joining or Saudi Arabia and I say free Europe. But I'm not sure say Salah bit me free Liverpool no apart from joining United and Man City. It should be either Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. But Real Madrid have Kylian Mbappe, they have Rodrigo Guez, they have Vini Jr. Now Barcelona have Rafinha or form. When you're certain Lamine Yamal. Now Bayern Munich a certain Leroy Sané or Tibint. Whole couple of players now start able. Now the Somali Dubila PSG. They have a certain Doi, a certain guys, 19 years or no, so started and Modimo Kosodima PSG. It's a project no more than a year. So they wouldn't let these players name no more of Salah when you 2 years, 33 years name. So not the only option
that makes sense.
On Sobetia to on Sobetina Liverpool. If he only wants to be in Europe, I also want Liverpool.
That means a benefit to both sides in
Yes, big teams don't beat my family now have a project and they already have players on so I pick up on mobile.
Right. Okay, and it's a good news for all the Liverpool fans. You will still be enjoying Mo Salah's kind of say skills and performances in next season coming. Now, share the nosy neighbors and the Old Trafford boys, the Red Devils. It was also known as a Manchester Derby. When it comes to Manchester Derby, then you know I'm talking about Clinton. And there's a game here between the two teams or Manchester. Say, Obia making histories, but this season, no forms no and any great, and omo edisi any a Sunday no. Na results na if you buy no a goalless draw. Mr. Bempa, how do you see this? Because it seems some people are saying it seems Ruben Amram I improve and I say Abia Guardiola na still no wasa. How do you see that match?
Well, like because it was much of equals because recently Man City and the old Man City and you know more for the past 2 seasons, 3 seasons. Man City performance and I drop it say 100%. I'd say they are back somewhere 40 to 30% because Man City this time commonly Liverpool and competing for the Premier League. Now City is competing for a top 4. So between qualify for Champions League. And Manchester United, on the other hand, since Alex Ferguson time, you see Mourinho Mababa be on the Moyes Maba, early gonna social Maba, Vanga Mababa be on and still a Newman and said that I'm going from Ten Hag recently was also part of the project and no mobile de Ten Hag and so Newman now Ruben Amorim and I take over and so many Newman I and your best to say is that I put in a story has been a problem, a very big problem at the Ama as a team friend Manchester United. So give me Bible because make can say a match of football scores. So won't be in a modern from but Manchester United playing home against Man City will be a Man City performance this season. From now I was expecting City and I say United to win the game against Man City because Man City performance now from Arsenal say City 5. Arsenal say City 5. So I was expecting United at least say we'll go finish there and 1 goal to there will be and I think 2 and be a narrow margin will be for Man United Nanke and David my but Pep Guardiola say on 4 Edra Sapanenya there or the weekend
Second and I'm crying and
yes, and he did what he have to do and it's me boy Man City a copy points or United dominating game to possession sits in the far possession but every shot on target how United attackers a threaten City defense threaten the descent of the post or more ATV ball shots in Libya but the on target and a big problem at the Emma Manchester United City got a couple of targets we have 5 on target almost it's me threaten United the team let's say between 20 number at the end you create chances here and so it's me above team so one big chance created a create but for team friend Liverpool and I say team friend United as we win 42 ball percentage home against City City dominated in possession but Yankas created chances near mobile shot and Vanco at the end then United and it's me draw no a fair reflection of the game because when we doing anya performance and everybody wants to be and everything we need their more although City it's me the key ball possession percentage and United and so it's me creating chances in people ball shot shot on target and I say shot at goal or more 8 minutes here but it was much of equals and I think it's a drawn a true reflection of the game at 8 minutes.
Right. Match of equals. Now, yeah, game bit is a Leicester, almost so any Newcastle. This was a game I would be able if we say, oh, it was a fair result. I say like that is how everybody probably were expecting, but maybe not the goals either. It could have been more, or maybe a little bit too much or something. Just Newcastle, share Leicester, 3-0. Just say no, kasa zone hɔ no ɛhɔ yɛ dendendenden na sisi a me ne wo kasa yi no ɛyɛ Leicester ɛnɛ wɔn ne Brighton the Yellow Maroons asa de esi ani bio Artist o mean no o mako te penko. Let's say it me call and no mako draw and your point a free one. Can you see any way that Leicester surviving from the relegation zone?
To say it will be 90 free Ghana or India. So let's start with mass survive. But it's true, say let's start with mass survive. Premier League relegation. It said it will be 90 free Ghana. And they are cool. They are very, 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 very hard. And 18 points after 32 games, or more than 18. Ipswich are down the show. 20 points. The other Ipswich is showing Wolves with 32 points. So Wolves now with that 17th, between Ono and Leicester City are a separate relegation zone. 10 points and it's a pretty one. And for the past 6 games, Leicester not even a draw. Not even a draw. And Leicester. So how do you expect such team? SF I maintaining in the Premier League. It will be very difficult for them.
Wonders will never cease though, and football is full of uncertainties. You never know where the magic will come from.
It's true, say football is full of uncertainties, but say a near my energy the new magic the one start say from the scratch. No one build it, one start to put this now build up and a certain time there. It will be very difficult for you to say that time now better than anyone. What than in your mind because foundation now wasn't the best. Foundation is very weak. And then you have fear and you more you drew, bed in more you drew. And our baby session, it will be very difficult for you to beat me. As you said, your man that topic. Very, very hard for Leicester to beat me. I can't a Premier League in Southampton already or more training. Maybe who is Ipswich and Leicester now will be out of the league. And then Southampton they will be out of the league. Southampton already or more in Leicester. The order so I said for let's have been Ipswich on about 32 points and who 12 points. Better than I see. It will be very difficult for Leicester.
Impossibility can never be impossible, can it? Right. Yo, your time to say the guy we are doing a pressure job today. Yen cut in the Champions League in the Musevia beat me, I beat me, I just time na what him the Ghana update so amaya. And yen TC Champions League in for a quick one. Na yen share a year quarter finals, no first leg. Just say a year involved Arsenal and Real Madrid and Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. Ebrasa results buy a kind of say fixtures and buy no. Just say Bibrina na umuyam shishu mama Arsenal say Real Madrid playing against Arsenal. Say Arsenal playing against Real Madrid. That be briefly say a cruel last stop and why they said they're calling there. Arsenal aims a quarter final so now names say but they've pulled up a surpriser. They say it seems everybody's shocked about that 3-0 results now. First leg, Arsenal are producing. Where does that take Arsenal and where does that take Real Madrid for the second leg?
Or share game from the start we said Arsenal was really on the mission. Wow, I follow Real Madrid listening if they are never say anytime we are Real Madrid this year midfielder Omukrabon and the Real Madrid Camavinga, Luka Modric, Jude Bellingham and the war Real Madrid midfield and Arsenal about Thomas Partey. They played with Odegaard and Declan Rice. Thomas Partey in Bunukra. He has strength. Odegaard in Bunukra when he passes. And Declan Rice has the strength for the Bunukra also have a passable. It's not a heading the amount to my friend Real Madrid midfield say that midfield battle. To be one, the first half it was all about Odegaard and Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka and Odegaard in the game and idea Mikel Arteta say ye timer say Arsenal attack here na Lewis Kelly na four back na no Lewis Kelly at right back or William Saliba and boy friend Jacob Kivior or na and anytime be Arsenal be attack be na Lewis Kelly ever become midfield no it's not midfield no overload midfield na be four it's not a be Odegaard Lewis Kelly Declan Rice and Thomas Partey. These 4 players are living in a midfield or the Arsenal. It's not weird thing. Real Madrid so many Arsenal to compete in the midfield battle. And when they are a hammer in the first half. In the second half, no, Madrid and to me and rectify that mistake. For me, when you say Carlo Ancelotti, some of his tactics they outmoded. I was so Jimmy Martin say no. Football now advances, so also advances.
To update,
Yes, no, pick it from how we me adanenisa. So I say you go into the old tactics now, and the coach is now banished idea. Mikel Arteta, a student of Pep Guardiola institution, and Oben is Pep Guardiola if we this Netherlands guy, Netherlands coach or free Ayaseba Barcelona, maybe I forget the name, I am meeting there to you. I'm a for almost if you shall be moving if it's a institution in DPA. Ronald Koeman mun nyina fi mu DPA and say we coach now is our coaches in the air back when he said they believe in total football as in young control ball Omujidi said the best way to defend is to possess because say opponent in your body there's no way to be attacked and the crime of us were defending this already when you can pass it and that is the only thing I ask my colleagues on the then on my attack from Obia will be my rating be and say defense mission. And Alaba born with Jai Burgi. Alaba performance was from or no board left back at the Real Madrid. And then Antonio Rudiger, even who say, or no say Ramos, what type of play did you? Ramos, what type of play did you say? It's now your boy, you say your boy to the this Champions League in the young Potake. And look at that, better about that here on Take. No direct plays so
giving instructions from the back.
Yes, it's in the game bones a pretty good pussy midfield. No way, Jack Raul sends you a young guy with experience, no way, John and let's forget about any agenda. Agenda Biamo, Arsenal Champions League in Libida, Arsenal incident track record, Europe Libida, but Arsenal played in the Champions League final in 2006. They have been in the Champions League. One percent be some quarterfinals, some more experience or Champions League. Men say, what they play a bit, they say, Raul was saying to move a bit, it will be very difficult. Edema, I hate my very Madrid. Then Arsenal played well. Arsenal dominated the game. They dictated the pace of the game. They share the tempo. Yambo, see, Brazil game no so. And from Rafa, go to a time and I'm moderating the game because I'm born up to moderate also. Modric in 39 years more, so you can see the strength. Yeah, but born with intensity. It will be very difficult for Modric to be involved in that play because Modric is strength in the intimate. And not any idea Arsenal. And we might be dating now. We have 3 goals now. 2 fantastic free kicks by Declan Rice. First one. The second free kick now, the Kusian was unnecessary challenge. Federico Valverde. You could try Declan Rice. It's me ball. And then Arsenal surprise Arsenal surprise almost surprise Real Madrid, almost surprise UEFA, almost surprise everybody over Champions League because I'm going to give them say Arsenal beat me winning by 3 goals to 0. And Arsenal did very, very, very well. They played above themselves because only the cathedral of Champions League neighbor. Now it's me saying 3 goals to 0. Then you played above yourself. And Arsenal will be a woman, Arsenal also. Will be a woman, Arsenal, so when they favorite, but Arsenal did the unthinkable and almost Real Madrid by 3 goals. And I think Manfo Casa, Remontada, Real Madrid, beat Marco Danilo, Santiago Bernabeu, or my Ibida, they are saying a whole lot of things, but I think this time around it will not be possible for Real Madrid to beat Danilo results. Santiago Bernabeu.
Right. It will be impossible for Ancelotti and his boys to turn around the results. Nah, yeah, the movies. I make the movie and I said make Barcelona and some na make say omo a game sana omo atuni din omo ne Borussia Dortmund game na e course no. I almost say the movie sana omo efre no na yenhwe omo so a game no omo ne Borussia Dortmund the score line 4-0.
But it was a demolition exercise. Barcelona went all out Borussia Dortmund and Borussia Dortmund without Slotterbeck, without Cunha, without a couple of players and now now I don't think say more opportunity and I say more chance to win against FC Barcelona. Rafinha in the top form, continue. Pedri has been playing splendid this season. The last 12 games are Barca. Pedri got 8 man of the match. It shows the kind of performance of Pedri at Barcelona. Robert Lewandowski at the age of 36 was 40 goals in the Barca this season. So it means the kind of performance by Robert Lewandowski at the friend in Barcelona. And Inigo Martinez, one of Ababe underdogs. Ababe one player, and the modern Marcos from Barca, and Dino, because we need the hype around him. And Papa friend wants to play as I said, Barcelona team to the extent to say, only maybe almost applies in the favor, but you can't cut it. You know, I say, go win a Barcelona because after the game, René Kukubac, I will push out to the coach and the cancer. Not with him plan about support, but he didn't know how to stop them.
How to stop them.
And no idea to see coaches, you know, problems to move face when they are playing against Barcelona. Now, I did about a game. On my front trainer, which is Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. A young chap, very talented. Lamine Yamal. Tell them, is he really 17 years? Because in the final decision, the delivery, time or I just saw the train, time or I just saw the passing, time of releasing ball for penalty balls, time or I just be shooting. The technique I would shooting. I still ask myself, say, is he really 17 years? Lamine Yamal. He's one of the best attackers I will see here football. Now, Rafinha, anytime you are drop it, ever Barcelona midfield, and you won't say ever cut one Pedri. Oh, Lewandowski, it's about 2 number 10. Pedri, Rafinha. Anytime you are Rafinha, better club piano. Lamine Yamal, the Omaka chance, original line or so, and my name back. Because line doesn't know. Into one almost starts on counter attack in the field. Anytime you Mujibo Bia, once I counter attack to Kunde to Lamine Yamal started to Pedri to Lamine Yamal, to Pedri to Lamine Yamal, one almost started the free. Into Rafinha drop it back up to one. Then Omo Palu deep the midfield. Into any time you are in Barcelona, home to Medium midfield the money by 4. And we have a certain Robert Lewandowski. I want a chance 10 who bit normal 8 goals, who bit normal 7 goals out of them. Lewandowski with all his experience. Look at the 2 goals that he scored for Barcelona against Borussia Dortmund.
GNBK MEDIA, turning up the volume on your entertainment.
Yeah, and they say, game no master to show. And only idea this season, almost it is Marco say yes 4 goals in 1 match. Almost and it's 21 times. 21 times, say 4 goals in 1 game. It's 21 times. Barcelona, they are on form of their life. Every time Pep Guardiola, more era, Pep Guardiola era, time was just say the dream team of Barcelona. Leo Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, and Andes and the others. But Hansi Flick is also doing another project, splendid project with Pedri, with Gavi, with Frank de Jong, with Marc Casado, with Alessandro Balde, with Kubasi, Inigo Martinez, with Jules Koundé-Mouna. And look at how we're successful. Goalkeeper, what won the ball, what did go away? I retire continuously. Yes, our friend so after 6 months. About the Jeep post in my fa. And before say was start say Edda post in my Barcelona. Up to now, we lose the game. Ever since I started that post in my Barcelona, we lose the game. So it means Hansi Flick has really, really worked. And a Juma Hawaiian resource. And I will, and I'm making sure say Barcelona a force to work on with. And they are eyeing the treble. They are in the Copa del Rey final. They are leading by 4
BK Media, turning up the
the
volume
Champions
on your
League
entertainment.
first leg. Almost 4 goals. They'll be going to Signal Iduna Park or Borussia Dortmund who Germany. And I don't think say Borussia Dortmund chance this will be to qualify because it will be very difficult for Barcelona to miss out losing that game. And I hope say and I think say Barca has already qualified to the semi-finals of the Champions League. So Hansi Flick and the boys, they did a very great job and almost qualified. Signing from Barca.
So, what will be your prediction? Yeah, the finals. Do you think Arsenal will make it to the final? Talking about where you're saying that you don't see Real Madrid beating Akotene, the results, at the Camp Bernabeu. That shows then that means Arsenal will be going to semi-finals, and if Arsenal is going, then definitely Barcelona will also be going, because I can't see Borussia Dortmund also turning the results against the mighty Barcelona. So are we looking at Arsenal and Arsenal and Barcelona at the final of the Champions League?
Very, very possible. Say even at the 2006 final game, because 2006 it was Arsenal and Barcelona, and I'm going and Arsenal taking lead by 1 goal to Barcelona back by 2 goals to 1, and so after this will come go issue go and Barca ebeti 8-2, and it's a cano and Omoto also it's me a goal from Paletti. Now, but Arsenal likely to witness here PSG in the semi-finals. And obeying upon PSG for teams that share PSG this season Arsenal account. Arsenal share all in the group stages. So I don't think that PSG will be a bigger problem for Arsenal if they're going to meet them. Barcelona on the other hand, it will be either Inter Milan or Bayern Munich. For me, not coming to Bayern Munich because recent company any experience now with me they share hands played, but it looks like say Inter Milan up away after Bayern Munich by 2 goals to 1. So Inter Milan about being upper hand and going to the second leg. It was San Siro. So Inter will put position so it's qualifying to the second.
And it was unfortunately for Vincent Kompany because it was 2 days before his birthday, wasn't it?
Yes.
So a win would have been a very fantastic result for him.
Yeah. For him, so celebrating the birthday, and Lautaro Martinez did the magic for them, and obeying how Inter Milan game very compact, almost close spaces. Eba say yembo born to phone yemba. Omono babo yemone yemma intensity in kosoro yemba omono babo yempu yen snatch in bon counter attack. Inter Milan sound of the post argument. No, that's Inter Milan to be a very big game and to be a tough game for Barcelona. So with me, I qualify ahead of Inter Milan. But hey, Barcelona have the experience. Barcelona our character, no. Barcelona have the experienced coach. Barcelona have an experienced talisman, experienced striker. I would do in the shape of Robert Lewandowski. So I think say Barca against Inter Milan, the only advantage of Barca will editing Inter Milan and your form, the advantage of Barca will edit the experience, the character that they have in the Champions League game, the demand at the bench, which is Hansi Flick, or not the big difference, at the Barcelona, say Barca, Inter Milan. It's very clear, say likely, say Inter will be playing against Barcelona because Inter probably we need a tier by India. Many of us by a bit more concentration. So we are hoping it's a bit more 2006 final and it will be Arsenal and Barcelona.
Right. Let's see if the history will repeat itself. Mr. Bempah, I said it's a pressure program na and every. I can 15 minutes be and I said 12 minutes be. Mame na also my updates about Ghana Premier League results nema ekoso ewo Ghana sports no mu. Na etifo ne afefo so ehunu ne a ekoso ewo Ghana football. Over to you, Mr. Clinton.
Well, boss, starting free recently conversations are that started from Tuesday, about Wednesday. Most of Ghanaian and also Kumasi sports fraternity, we're talking about how you see a promoting games in our supporters about stadium, about Ghana Premier League, and especially Kumasi Asante Kotoko games. And it's reach a point that I know more say time now Kumasi Asante Kotoko vibrant and supporters in the stadiums. Not there were a certain marketing strategy there. Now Kumasi Asante Kotoko team, board of directors, management, and so it's me a boy more supporters. It's me the bar. Some can maybe can say Ubenya players, even say you could give more players, maybe radio stations or more circles or meetings. You can invite supporters and Kasaso Mumbra and Omuhuni say this is conversation and not essential for Omuhuni say and they Kumasi Asante Kotoko team NJB Kotoko 18 account players, no shall play and interview. They say we interview any dependent in no interview, but we are doing the interview to promote our league, to promote a certain player, or to promote Kumasi Asante Kotoko games. But some Kumasi Asante Kotoko team and I say Ghana Premier League teams in who say and yet profitable to them because they also have a YouTube channels or more create some content to control. Nama for Munez and to Munez say media houses air treat news from directly there let's say money allocations so YouTube channels so it's not very difficult but said you will Kumasi Central for no munya was no book when no book to Muama Friday news to release your players radio stations nibi ekujidi nkomo etre how we say supporters no ebeba stadium some have support Kumasi Asante Kotoko ahead of game and nobody tia Bichim United Yankopon Adama Sunday Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium so a very tough games a bit more possible. Ghana Premier League, Brekum Chelsea, everybody at Heart of Lions, and Asante Kotoko will be playing against Bichim United. Lagos Cities, everybody at Samates, Karela United, Indiana Stars, Vision FC playing against Atletico and BBN Go Stars and the Young Apostles. Number one, Vision FC is one team up. This season, Yano Mufri, Division 1, joining Ghana Premier League and then a basse yenye social media bank tabia. How to folk about social media, how we see a share how to folk, how we see a berry or more. Economy has the first one now, what in a church has on social media and how to folk instituting some social media handles. And so replying to Yama game on hype on Abbaswap and how almost a hype game on social media. So Vision FC against Atletico, one game I think say going forward. Mount will be video when the show and Babian Go Stars against Young Apostles. Now, Babian Go Stars, Nick Masias and Second April League in so far with Kotoko and Moshe Kotoko points now, or the dash on 46 and Go Stars 44. We have nations on also that second or 45. Name will be Babian Go Stars have a game in hand. I don't know, a Insua Termine, and I know some community mobile. And we all know the situation surrounding Insua Termine. They say no, or mono, or major league neighbor. In so on, so at my game automatically
getting the 3 points.
And so far, Ghana Premier League now for 3 points and from BBN Coastal. So they are relying on the third position with 44 points, Nations 45, and Kumasi Asante on the top almost 46. So after say GP don't pay you for added 3 points in the Babeka, my friend BBN Coastal. So maybe take you over from Kumasi Asante and any game be a BBN Coastal team no be my fan say a finals and mobile. Because competing against Kumasi Asante Kotoko and idea in that form, it's very, very hard. And I think they know the task ahead of them. And Young Apostles, it will be any dance back. I don't think it will be a very tough game for them. Young Apostles say newcomers, I think Memorial League in them. Although the 2 games against Kumasi Asante Kotoko 20 really, being enough for a draw, and I've got 20 Young Apostles a boy, but BBN Stars will be any day. I'm hoping say will be to a winning side. Become Chelsea against Heart of Lions recently. Become Chelsea performance and yet said in and Heart of Lions also competing for the league. But as they say, Heart of Lions are dropping about 5th on the league log, and Become Chelsea is on the 11th. So I think say game easy match and from Become Chelsea at least my idea and a draw because honestly say bit much Heart of Lions. I just extra handy with my bomb we need it Heart of Lions. Although some performance and to say is starting league in the next year, but Become Chelsea on the other hand, a performance in this show say bit me as set me friend the Heart of Lions. Now Lagos Cities against Samates. Lagos Cities is no more performance they are never from recently not that say but still they are relying on the 17th position position in the last but one and mother in the same so at the my league in the bono you know for the Lagos Cities in area the statistics no more from Samates on the 9th position Samates at the 9th and will be in power Samates performance as you see but this time around Lagos Cities will be playing at home against Samates so I'm going for double chance for Lagos Cities ahead of Samates game on Bobon because they drew this time Ghana Premier League in one certain things they play this year the match they also win they are also lose now win because and said you almost started your business now in the all predictive games now very careful now Karela United will play against Indiana Stars. Karela United then so battle for relegation They are on the 15th and they have 25 points. I do understand the performance, and to say the now they are on 12th position. So playing against Karela United or Karela Home, I'm going for double chance for Karela United. Vision FC against Hartlepool. Hartlepool for the past 5 games, almost winning one. Their last game winning was against Media. That was their last game. Over. Now, I said before that game, now I'm a performance. They are in the show, but winning against Media, maybe Pusty boys in the morale and Benjamin Asari, Hartlepool goalkeeper. They say, or your Black Stars goalkeeper, also extending the contract at the Hartlepool team, and they say to 2027. And maybe I become Benjamin Asari idea why after so called Ghana Premier League in the buy or call Ghana Black Stars by an idea why and the baby now it's maybe BBNT. Vision FC against Hartlepool. I'm expecting Hartlepool to win that game. The Caribbean Caribbean Boosters and the Young Apostles game. It's a straight win for team your friend of Caribbean Boosters. Now I'm talk against the team United. Very, very tough game. Recently, last 2 seasons, now anchor game way rivals game. Not between United, no Kotokoba Binya rivalry. But after the death of Nana Puli, between United and Kotokoba Ababe because they see themselves as part of the Asante Kingdom. So could be team Omoland now. They see themselves as part of the Asante Kingdom. So because of that relationship between the Asante Kingdom and the Bichim Kingdom, and I say between for Umuhuni so many Kotoko area, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko really want to win the league. Some say we need a FA Cup. So they are on a double mission, and I think so. These are some of the games that also in Kotoko goes in back. One goal and Kotoko have not lost in Babayara. You started second round Omun lose or Babayara Sports Stadium. So it will be very difficult game for between United and Someba about they taking even a point. So I'm hoping and as I'm expecting Kumasi Asante Kotoko to win that game against between United Baba Yara Sports Stadium. So boss, this is the news around the Ghana Premier League. Now, Benjamin Asari, he got to, of course, it's a very good thing. And Benjamin Asari and switch me. And after so joining Black Stars, win him bonus and they say 1.7 billion currency, 1.7 billion currency. And only Sky say after call Black Stars and setting carrying idea we Oba had already never had to put envelope and official players are more body man had to put envelope. Technical team will be envelope. Board of directors will be envelope. And to the extent they said had to put junior side, which is the areas of Maumupi, and had to put women team for sample at the paper to chair woman. You'll be as with a nice guest star, you see, one for Benjamin Asari about to say one on with me, yes, and they are hoping say now go point your the next Black Stars collapse will be a better campaign for Benjamin Asari. So once I'm take the Ghana Premier League boss.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Clinton OWUSU BEMPAH. And media, my friend, King Solomon of sports. Only I said, wow, I said, what and some way you go on. Now, the way I didn't air quality, any asari, the next say, never saw a campaign man uncle because everybody be as so you care because send it a who here. Yo, Clinton, me da se bebre obese pressure work and then ya no. Ya the edumedi no eba ewie ye. Major unless I war and cheer the man or listeners and I say viewers there, then I'll give you a minute to do that. Now, you know, yeah, sorry, so.
Oh, boss, I'm a mention for recently now, Michelle Link, one of WhatsApp pages and most of my class, my course mates and I'm no more school, most of them talk away and after program no time and I think after this program I'm going to share them and Omobesa any time as BMT Yensha and they've been very supportive. Michelle Monche, but they are more like a family to me. After so who say this is a Juma and me involve myself in they have been so they are motivating me and
that's really good. You're doing have a GNBK Media family crew.
Sure. They are really supporting me and I think it's a good.
I mean, sure, when you know.
There are plenty boys in me and I follow program, and they are really plenty. And Omaka James anything they are shown because they are not dropping link a platform that's no means me and follow no more share and you may continue
Fantastic.
about course. I mean that one because I was when Mama because it's a great opportunity for me, so it makes me sell the brand and makes me sell the knowledge that I have in the American seminar because you will be an this opportunity and a very huge platform and I think say Nakopon and I'm the head and I say
Amen.
this opportunity for
That's great. We are also grateful to you, Clinton. You don't know how appreciated we are with this support. Also, my viewers and the station itself. I mean, in Shopee, so na there. We are one family, one people, and we will always do our best to bring the best to our viewers and our followers. And Clinton, with the major also why you're 1 or 2 and a weekend Saturday now go over and you behind close of what okay but that's a bit brave yeah me sure okay bye. Abusuafo aha na yɛde ɛnɛ dwumadie no ɛbɛsi sɛdeɛ yɛka no ɛyɛ pressure work ɛna nɛmɛ ne Clinton yɛba ɛbɛbɛyɛyɛ yɛda mo ase sɛ mo so monya abotere na monya yɛ ho na motumi tune in monkɔ so na monhyɛ link after the program na adɔfoɔ ne abusua so no obi a intimi enjoy show no bi nyame yɛ adom a yɛbɛsan ahyia meda mo ase aha ɛna mede mo bɛsie nti deɛ mɛka ne sɛ ɛneɛ obi a ɛma bye Kumasi Asante Kotoko monyere mo na monhyɛ game no ɛma yɛn firi sɛ yɛdɛ yɛta mɔkyi yɛtwɛn mo yɛhwɛ deɛ ɛbɛsie ose ye ose fabulous ose Kotoko
Asante Kotoko
ɛna mede mo bɛsie na obi a
Asante Kotoko say Asante Kotoko Asante Kotoko Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo Asante Kotoko yebesha Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo Asante Kotoko yebesha mamo Asante Kotoko yebesha mwako Asante Kotoko yebesha Asante Kotoko yebesha ko Nana Pokuari, Asante, nothing can walk, afraid I was down. Nana order on him up out, Esum Jaini, nothing can walk. Since coffee men say, afraid you're in fuel, crack. Yenya ya bewa, yes, ring a memo, on my one wording. Aninyansa na fashe kui mayenda na ye wusu kan ubio yesrenya mi mamuda o sei poku kwa brampon Osai kwachi Munyina nyami muamoda Alhaji Ademu Yaw Lawson Allen Jima Munyina yesre mamuda Nasiani adimamu Yadamase Nana wusu Osei poko Abrapon Osei kweku Kofi mense Simse yadawasi enso Nana poku ware Yadawasi enso Mofreda wasi ensa Yahweh Yahweh